Mathematics may not teach us how to add love or how to minus hate, but it gives us every reason to hope that every problem has a solution. Good day, learners! Welcome to another lesson full of knowledge, skills, and experience. This is your teacher, Jerlene. Join me as we start another fun and exciting learning in Mathematics 7. Make sure that you're comfortably seated and be ready with your paper, pen, and activity notebook for note-taking and in answering activities later. Welcome to our new lesson, Statistics. Be mindful that in this time of pandemic, it is important to stay safe and healthy. Exercise and physical activities help our immune system. At this point, kindly get your module in Mathematics 7, Week 1, Lesson 1, entitled Real Life Statistical Problems for your reference. To be guided, you may do the following. First, always be attentive. Second, read and follow directions or instructions in the given activities diligently. Third and lastly, answer all the given tests and activities promptly. Okay, so statistics. We use statistics to manage our time properly, budget finances, count on the number of days spent on the particular task, and many more. Statistics is a mathematical science that includes collecting, organizing, analyzing data in such a way that meaningful conclusions can be drawn from them. Let's have a short review first to prepare you for our new lesson. Question. Which question requires only one answer and which is not? In your mathematics notebook, write the word yes if the questions given below require one answer only, and write no if it requires many answers. Okay, the first question. How old are you? Number 2. What do grade 7 students prefer to eat for lunch? Number 3. How many brothers does Martha have? Number 4. How old are the students in grade 7 law? Fifth question. How tall are the students in grade 7 honesty? Were you able to answer the questions correctly? Let us check if you got them right. For question number 1, the correct answer is yes. For number 2, it's no. For question number 3, it is yes. For number 4, a no. And for question number 5, it is a no as well. So how many correct answers did you get? I do hope that you have answered all the questions correctly. Take note, we will have our short quiz later, so you need to listen carefully and focus your attention. Again, you're encouraged to take down important ideas and key points of the lesson so that you can easily answer the questions that might be asked in our quiz later. I think you are now ready to listen, learn, and level up. Today, we are going to learn a lesson on real-life statistical problems. Let us read first our objectives. At the end of this lesson, you are expected to first define statistics and statistical questions. Second, poses problems that can be solved by statistics. And lastly, value accumulated knowledge as means of new understanding, which lead us to our most essential learning competency, poses real-life problems that can be solved by statistics. With these objectives, you will be guided on the things that we are going to learn for today. I encourage the grade 7 students to sit back, relax, and have fun in answering more learning activities in this lesson. Get ready and always have your modules with you for your reference. Are you ready? Fantastic! At this time, I will be sharing to you some important information about real-life statistical problems. Do you know that statistics is about using data to answer questions? In real life, we might encounter many problems. In order to solve those problems, we may have a series of questions. If you investigate these questions, some of these are statistical and some are not. What does a statistical question mean? A statistical question is one that can be answered by collecting data that varies from each other. This means that not all the values of the data are the same. There are two types of data: quantitative, numerical, and qualitative, categorical. Quantitative or numerical data, every value in the set is a number. Examples: 1, 2, 4, and so on and so forth. While qualitative or categorical data can be taken on non-numerical values such as names of colors, labels, and others. Examples: small, medium, large, red, and others. Let's have some examples. Identify each of the following data sets as categorical or C, numerical or N. Number 1. Height of the grade 7 students. Number 2. Favorite flavor of ice cream for each grade 7 student. Number 3. Hours of sleep on a school night for grade 7 students. Number 4. Eye color for each grade 7 student. Number 5. Number of pencils in each pencil case of the grade 7 students. Here are the answers to the given examples. Types of data for number 1, numerical or N. Reason: it is because the answer is a number. Number 2, categorical or C. It is because the answer is a flavor which is not a number. Number 3, numerical or N. An amount of hours sleep is a number. Number 4, categorical or C. Reason: a color is not a number. Number 5, numerical or N. A quantity of pencils is a number. Remember, statistics is about using data to answer questions. Naiko Bade, a grade 7 student at Wuhan, a national high school, loves to play basketball. He loves to collect basketball cards. He has cards of current players and of players from past seasons. With his teacher's permission, Naiko Bade brings his basketball card collection to school. Each card has a picture of the current and past most valuable players, along with the information about the player. When he shows his cards to his classmates, they ask Naiko Bade some questions about his cards. The questions are: How many cards does Nickel Base have? What is the typical cost of a card in Nickel Base collection? Where did Nickel Base get the cards? Based on the questions of Nickel Base's classmates, he then classifies which of these are statistical or not. The first question is, how many cards does Nickel Base have altogether? Classification, not statistical. Why? Because it has an exact answer. Second question is, what is the typical cost of a card in Nickel Base collection? Classification, statistical. Why? Because a typical cost of a card may vary. The third question is, where did Nickel Base get the cards? Classification, not a statistical. Why? Because it has an exact answer. Remember, statistical questions are questions that should have different answers. It can be recognized if the answer is a percent, a range, or average. What if someone will ask you this question? How old are you? This question is not statistical because it has an exact answer. But we can rewrite this question into statistical form as, how old are the students in this classroom? Now, try this. Determine whether the question is statistical or not. Question number 1. Who is my favorite movie star? Is it statistical or not? The answer is not statistical. You got it! 2. What are the favorite colors of the grade 7 students at U1 National High School? Is it statistical or not? The answer is statistical. You're right! Number 3. What is the favorite subject of the grade 7 students? Is it statistical or not? The answer is statistical. Correct! What is my favorite color? Is it statistical or not? You got it right! Number 5. How many brothers and sisters does my best friend have? Is it statistical or not? The answer is not statistical. Amazing! There are also types of statistical questions. The diagram shows these types. Types of statistical questions: summarizing question, comparing question, and relationship question. Now, let us consider the following statistical questions. Take a look at this. Statistical question number 1. How many hours per month do students in special science class spend studying? It is a summarizing question because the average number of hours spent studying is an example of summarizing question. Statistical question number 2. Do the students in special science class spend more time at sports than they do studying? The answer is comparing. Why? Because this involves comparing two sets of data with a common attribute, like comparing the results of the time students spend in playing sports and studying. Statistical question number 3. Do students who spend more time playing sports do better in exam? The answer is relationship. Because it talks about the relationship between the time spent in playing sports and the results of the exam. Wow! You did a great job! You're now ready for more fun activities. Did you listen well to the information delivered to you? Great! Let us try to check if you have grasped something from it. Write your answer in your notebook. Number 1. What is statistics? Number 2. What are the two types of data? Number 3. What does a statistical question mean? Last question. What are the types of statistical questions? That was easy, right? I hope you were able to complete the task. Let us further check your knowledge by answering this activity. For items 1 to 5, refer to the situation. Barangay Matinabangon is one of the cleanest and greenest barangay in the municipality of Mauswagon. They celebrated their annual fiesta every 15th of May in honor of patron Saint San Isidro Labrador. One of the highlights during the said event is the agri-fair display, where each parroch will make a booth and display their products like vegetables, fruits, flowers, and others. Mrs. Ko Gihan, who belonged to Park A, loves flowers and ornamental plants. She displays her San Francisco gabi-gabi with varied colors, sunflower and anthurium, while some parroch displayed vegetables and fruits. The barangay captain, together with the invited guests, roam around and choose the best agri-fair display based on the agreed criteria during the barangay council meeting. The winner will be announced during the culmination program. Question number 1. Which of the following is a statistical question? Question number 2. Which of the following set of data is categorical? Question number 3. What type of statistical question is this? Did the parroch who displayed vegetables have best display in the contest? Question number 4. What type of a statistical question is this? Did Porok A has a bigger chance of winning the contest than Porok D? Question number 5. What type of the data is used in the phase kinds of vegetables? Take your time to answer this activity. If you need help, ask the assistance of your relatives, parents, friends, or you can search in the internet for additional information. I guess that ends our discussion for today. I hope that you have learned and understood our lesson on real-life statistical problems. Once again, this is your mathematics teacher, Teacher Jerlene. Thank you for watching. See you in our next lesson. Bye-bye!